Question number 5 is asking us to find an exponential regression to model the data. So we've done linear regression, and basically what that was, we had data and we had to find a line to represent that data. With exponential regression, we still have data, but we're going to generate an exponential curve to represent the data. So a lot of the calculator steps are identical. It's just instead of finding a line, we're finding an exponential curve. So we need to enter in this data, and we need to be careful because they want x to be the number of years after 2010. So when I enter in my data, I'm going to go to Stat, Edit, and then I want to make sure that I put 6, not 2016. So then after you enter in all your data, then do Stat, Calc, and this time we're going down to exponential regression. And I press enter. On my calculator, it shows up like this. If you have a different calculator, it may show up a little bit differently, and you may have to press calculate. But if I press enter, then it will give me my exponential regression. So I'm going to copy down this information. I'm going to go back to the main slide. So y is equal to 231.784 times 1.043 raised to the x. And my r value was 0.989. So that is really good, meaning our exponential curve should fit this data pretty well. Okay, so I want to go back to the calculator, and we want to enter in this curve into the y equals. And you also want to make sure that your plot 1 is turned on. So for regression, you want to have your plot turned on. For everything else, you want to have your plot turned off. And then if I go to zoom and down to zoom stat, I get my graph. Now, this is okay. This is a perfectly okay graph. It's a little bit hard to see the curvature of the line because all the points are pretty close. So if you want to see like the bigger picture, we can zoom out. So if you press zoom and then go to zoom out, it'll take you back to the graph. And if you press enter one more time, it'll zoom out. So here are our points, and you can kind of see a little bit better the curvature of the exponential curve that's representing this data. So this would be the future over here. Okay, so my question wanted me to show the graph, so you can either sketch the zoomed out version or the original version. Either way is okay. And that's our answer.